One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline. Family bloodline.
Yeah. Okay. Times two.
Let's go,
Jesus, pumped up.
man.
Note to self. Note to self. Do not set my iPad up before I set up my home computer station. It don't work out so well. I was having an issue over here. Like, what is going on? Then I left the studio last time and it just cut the feed. I don't know. I ain't like that. Didn't like that at all. But we back one time for the one time, getting back into it and getting our stuff back up and running and jumping. What's good people? What's up with you, Dirk? Cuzzo, how you doing?
I'm great, cuz. I'm great, cuz. I was, what I'm saying? Looked up, I was like, man, it ended. I'm trying to get into my groove there just a minute. I was trying to get to talk about my week, and the
Right.
weather changed her, and it was like it ended. So, yeah, I just pick up where I left off at pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Go
I
ahead
say,
and finish that then. Finish that thought.
weather crazy here, been switching up on us, what I'm saying? Like I said, but luckily got through the day without it raining. Now it's pouring outside and it's supposed to rain the rest of the weekend. Supposed to drop down to like 40 degrees. Like I was saying, we was at 80 today. Supposed to be 40. We taking kids on a couple little trunk or treats. You know what I'm saying? This weekend, getting the dog out. Korean Farms got a little Halloween festival going on, so we're gonna take the dog there tomorrow with the kids. For a little trunk or treat and let everybody be festive and have a good time for this time of year.
For sure. That's what happened. Where y'all going trunk or treating?
The school, we taking them out to their school on Sunday. But like I say, tomorrow we gonna get up, hit Farina, and let them do their little thing out there.
All
Then
right.
we come back Tuesday basketball practice before they get to go trick or treating. You know what I'm saying? So
Wait, yeah, because Tuesday is Halloween, huh?
yeah, it's her.
Jeez. Jeez.
It's her.
Jeez.
They
Okay.
mad at me because I ain't get my shredder costume, but like they wear their Ninja Turtle costume down there every day. I ain't gonna wear the shredder, but nothing but
Oh
one
yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Cause
So.
those don't get old.
Mhm.
They can do it on a daily and be fine. No
Until
issue whatsoever.
they outgrow 'em, yeah, until they outgrow 'em. I remember Kiana saying, "We ain't gonna never." She hate buying costumes every year. You know what I'm saying? Because she feel like we don't get our worth out. But she actually stopped saying that. I had a Snapchat today, and it was 5 years ago when the twins were Batman and Superman. You know what I'm saying? 5 years ago, man, and I remember them going to sleep in them costumes.
Jeez.
And now we always get our money worth. So
Yeah, well, that's a good look then. Cause I oh my god, which Ninja Turtles are they?
So of course Tobias is Leonardo because he is always the leader of everything they do. You know what I'm saying? He's
Of
the leader.
course. Yeah.
And Titus, he got Michelangelo. He wanted to be Donatello, which really fits his personality. He wanted to be Donatello, but they didn't have Donatello in his side everywhere we went. So he was like, I'll be Michelangelo, the fun guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he ended up being. Cause he a cool cat anyway. So what up, Mike? Thanks for that question.
That's what's
Yeah.
happening. That's what's happening. So I'm doing multiple things at once because I want to make sure uh, we hit these lists that we put out here so we can talk about them. But what? So while I'm doing that, cuz let's check in on sports. What you got for sports?
What you want to kick out with the NFL? You want to go and get our picks out the way, or what you want to do with that?
Before we get our picks out the way, let's look at what all sports we got going on right now.
Uh, look, NBL playoffs. You know, the baseball playoffs. I don't know if they started yet. I know they about to. Yeah, I'm behind on baseball since the Cardinals haven't been in it, so
Right.
I definitely have. I definitely been out of tune on that, and I apologize to good folks out there. But I know the NBA has just kicked off. This has been the opening week for the NBA. My Spurs, I think we just lost. We playing the Rockets. He was talking stuff, you know what I'm saying? But he a Rockets fan. I'm a Spurs fan, but I think my Spurs gonna be 0-2 for the season. So, oh, that's a good fact right there. The STL soccer team. See, okay, see, I need to be in tune and everything. See, we usually just do seasonal. At one point, we didn't have no sports at all. You know what I'm saying? Where we had, and then they all just kicking back off at one time. You know what I'm saying? Because hockey didn't already kick back off as well. You know what I'm saying? So we got. Never mind. I stay in tune. It's a bad week for me. I'm behind. I only got NFL. You know what I'm saying? So we behind this week. Well, I'm behind on the sports. That's my category right there.
Yeah, that's your category and your pedigree. You
Mhm.
run them down. Usually run
Yeah,
them down.
yeah.
So I don't have the list of NFL in front of me, but
I
let me go.
got it.
I gotta go grab my iPad real quick because we can get ready to get into these teams. So give me a few seconds, but
I
we'll,
got the
we'll
pick. I got all that right here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get down with it,
all right. Give me a second. I'm still listening. I can hear you. I still got to run and grab my iPad real quick. But
do
yeah,
your
let's
thing. Do your thing.
let's get ready. Let's get ready to run down the teams.
Okay, okay. I got you. Got you. Yeah. So like I say, I be better prepared. I'm gonna start giving y'all boxing as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot that people are actually interested in. You know what I'm saying? And if I give them events or give them just the knowledge on just certain events, it's a lot of people that bet. That's the strange thing. It's a lot of people that I didn't think bet that actually do bet. So I'll be your guy. Just give you information on what's going on and what's out there. You know what I'm saying? So you can hear me because
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I get your pick. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll kick it off with the Jets at the Giants.
What's the deal with boxing too? Because ain't a match or two coming up soon.
Uh, it's a couple of them. They trying to a couple rematches, a couple that they're trying to get. Like the middleweight division is crazy. It's so many guys that are like undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to get these guys to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the old school where you still can pick depending on where your spot is. You still can pick who you want to fight, but for the most part, these guys are getting out there and they putting it out there. They putting all their belts on the line and they going for it.
Who
Cholo just lost.
got
One of the Cholo twins just lost to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Alvarez went out there and
word?
he put in work. So then before that though, Terrence Crawford, Big Bud had defeated the Big Fish, Earl Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Took all his belts. So they doing a part two for that. So yeah, it's a lot in the works. You know what I'm saying? Flag football has been added to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
What
lot going on. Yes, 2025 flag football will be in the Olympics.
for
It's
what?
official.
That's
It's
really
official. Yeah.
that's
So
something
now
that
they trying. So now they trying to pick teams. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of NFL players are like, sign me up.
no, no,
Tyreek Hill was the first one. Sign me up.
no. How is that gonna be fair? And who are
I'm
they playing?
It's international. So you gotta get your squads together. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
gotta represent the US. So you know what I'm saying? Whoever, if you Jamaica, if you Ireland, if you whoever, you got to represent your own. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of tough though, cause
So
flag
I'm good.
football.
Flag football is in the Olympics.
Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's run football down real quick, cuz. Let's do it. Let's do
Jet
it.
first Giants.
Yeah, so just so y'all know, if y'all don't see right now, this is a men-driven show tonight. Wanderella is off killing the adventures of the birthday continuously. So happy birthday and rounds of applause to Wanderella.
Celebrate because it's a celebration.
Celebrate. We miss you. We miss you. So let's go.
I'm
Let's
taking
do it.
it. I'm taking the Jets over the Giants.
Jets over the Giants.
Yes,
Okay.
in New York, in New York. So you figure that one out. But it's a Giants home game, so
Yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
I'm gonna take the Jets. And they got a better D.
Okay.
Who you got? Jets or Giants?
Oh, I'm going Jets.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm going Jets.
Okay, we got the Jags at Pittsburgh. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
I did too. We got Eagles at Washington.
Ew. Eagles at Washington.
Yes, division game at that.
Yikes.
I took the Eagles.
I'll go with Washington.
Mm.
I know. I know. I know.
Rams at the Cowboys.
Golly.
See,
Okay.
see,
Okay, Ram.
see. Okay, I knew this one. Come on, I knew this was gonna get you. You hate the Rams and you hate the Cowboys. So
Yeah.
talk to me, brother.
I'll go with Jesus Christ. This is tough. I'll go with the Cowboys. I'll go with the Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Rams. Vikings at the Packers.
Vikings.
Mm. Justin Jefferson still out.
That's all right. I'm gonna still go with the Vikings. I'm a rock. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that just for Wanda.
Damn, I was gonna take the Vikings too, but I'm gonna take the Vikings. I was trying to split it up. Bengals at 49ers.
Bengals.
49ers. Ravens at the Cardinals.
Ravens.
I did too. Falcons at the Titans.
Titans.
I'm gonna take the Dirty Birds.
Yeah.
Pats at the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Me too. Saints at the Colts.
Colts. I know.
Ooh,
It's tough because I'm not really with either one of them squads, but I'm gonna go with the
me
Colts.
neither. You know what I'm saying? I love Alvin Kamara, but they got Derek Carr, and Derek Carr been looking like Derek Carr since you know what I'm saying, since he left us. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got no good. Well, Jimmy G coming back, so we'll get to that later though.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Derek Carr
Okay.
and the Saints. We got the Texans at the Panthers.
Ah. Woo. I'll uh I'll hook in with South Kakalaki. Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. Browns and Seahawks.
Browns.
I'm gonna take the Browns too. I love that D. But
They're
but
killing it.
Gino been spectacular. There you
Yeah.
go. You got the Chiefs at the Broncos.
Oh, come on, cuz.
All right,
Chiefs.
but I'm gonna take the Broncos.
No doubt the Chiefs.
Birds at the Chargers.
Say again.
Birds at the Chargers. Man,
Hey,
we see you in Red Kingdom. All right, we're gonna put Maya down there
Baby,
too.
all day.
We're gonna put Maya down there too, so I can beat both of y'all.
We killing it. Kansas City all day.
Yeah, Birds at the Georgia.
Birds or Chargers? I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one.
I took them too. Monday night game, Raiders versus the Lions.
I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Ah, you sucker.
I'm
All
going
right,
with Detroit because I can't rock with the Raiders like that.
get out of here, man.
I'm just
Big
saying.
scene, big scene. I
Big
ain't gonna
no,
mess with you.
man, the picks are in, baby. The picks are in. We got them. We got them. We went through that. We breezed it out. What I was hoping that we would have is a female voice for some of what I'm about to read because we finna go over these lists, right?
Okay.
And the first list we're gonna talk about is the men's list that's been pushed out and has been circulating the airwaves uh for the last week, right? And so what it starts out by saying, and then I'm gonna put it up on screen. I'm gonna share the screen, but it says that there was a group of men that made a list of the different kinds of women that you shouldn't date. I don't know who the fuck these men were. I'm just throwing this out there, right? I'm throwing this out there. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. We can run through the list in a little bit, right? We can run through that list. But I looked at some of this shit and I was like, these motherfuckers are these are dudes that clearly ain't never had a chick. They ain't never had a chick. And what the list is actually promoting to me is the group of men who made this list, I think they might be gay.
Think so?
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
I thought more along the lines of like immature and like just what I'm saying, just in their feelings at the time. You know what I'm saying when they wrote this list. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, I got you, cuz, but
some
look,
of it
man,
didn't make sense. Go ahead.
uh, some of them do, but most of them don't. And I think that's the issue. When I go
Mhm.
through this and I do a little analysis, right? And I look at it, and we're gonna go through it in a second, but two things come through my mind. The first thing that comes through my head is again, the motherfuckers that made this list, I think these dudes might be gay. Right. So they got some secret ass agenda to try and pull some motherfuckers over and flip their pancake. That's the first thing. The second thing is whatever if that's not the case, right? And I'm completely wrong. I'm completely off on that. Uh and they're not gay. And they ain't got a secret agenda. Well then this group of men are motherfuckers that are severely hurt and
Yeah,
they've been rejected by a lot of women for a long time.
I think that's what it. I think that's the guys that they put in the room. I
Yeah.
don't think they put the guys in there that just casually dating. They put the guys in there that been scorned or been
Right.
through something terribly bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. So let's dive into it. You know what I'm saying? You got
So
the
let me
list out there,
share with
or
the
you want
people.
me to pull the list up? Or,
I got it. I got it. I done pulled it up. I'm sharing it with the good people.
bang
I'll
bang. But
yeah. So
that
let's
first
start.
one was hard. That first one was something I couldn't resonate with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it. The terms. You know what I'm saying for people like man, I don't want to deal with it. The drama from the previous father. You know what I'm saying? Or that relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's what resonated with me when I seen single mothers as opposed to like, damn, that's a vast majority of the women that's out there is the single women. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was conflicted on that, but
I'm not so much conflicted. I think it's a cowardice ass statement, right? Because if you
oh,
have single mothers, there's a reason why you got single mothers, and it's because a piece of shit. Well, one or two cases, either there's some type of strain or an issue between the mother and the father, so that the father can't be present,
right.
or you dealing with Pookies and Ray Rays, and now
That's
you're
what,
forced to be a single mother,
that's what
right?
I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
So, and of course, as we age and we grow older, you'll run into more single mothers than what you do just single women, right? So putting shit in the context of age, if I was in my early mid and even late 20s, I would have more of a pick. I'd have more of a pick of single women than what I would single mothers. But as you move into your 30s, your mid 30s, your 40s, that shit it almost disappears overnight because you like at that age, you got more people getting married. And not only do you have more people getting married, but you also have folks getting divorced. So you're going to come up against single mothers. So if you don't understand that by the time you in your 30s or 40s and you're going to end up dating a single mother, motherfucker, stay at home. That's all I'm saying. Stay at home because you're going to end up dating one or don't get divorced. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
and I understand that, but like I was saying, a lot of men be like, man, I don't want that. So all right, let me pose this question to you. Do you think like the women should be a single woman should be established or before it's like, you know what I'm saying, take care of herself, her kids, you know what I'm saying, she don't need none or none of that
I
nature, or do you feel like
because I was
you
about to
already know
ask.
where I'm going with it? Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you to kind of like define established, right? But I'll forego that question. But so what I will say is,
Just hold nerves down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Really don't need nobody, but since she feeling you, you know what I'm saying, the situation didn't change, you know what I'm saying? But she still
no, I'm with you because but what I will say is, men, if you're dating single women in your 30s, mid 30s, 40s, you should not be dating in an aspect of trying to save somebody. The woman that you date needs to be on an equal financial level that you are. You can't work at
put up
a
exception.
Boeing. Yeah, you can't work at a fucking Boeing and be a corporate exec and reach like and dating a chick that's working at McDonald's. That ain't gonna work. I'm just being honest. That shit ain't gonna work because you've got more to lose. There's a good chance that she ain't on or at the same level of status that you are. So that shit ain't gonna work. You just trying to do something for a hit because you seen something that was physically appeasing. So Maya said there's a stigma. A lot of single mothers don't date because a lot of men think this way. This is true, right? Now,
Yeah.
conversely, women, if you are a single mother, don't go out in these streets and find a motherfucker that ain't got no job. Don't go out here and find a dude that ain't on the same financial level as you. Because your priority or order of business is to your kids, right? You've got
Yeah,
to make
first and foremost.
shit established
Yeah.
for your kids.
Mhm.
Right. At this day and age, if you trying to get with a guy because you feeling hot, god damn it, go buy a toy. Go do something different. So single mothers, you can date single mothers, but
You can date single mothers.
yeah, you can I date a single mother, right? So hell, my ex is a single mother,
I
and
dated
I
single.
finds love.
Yeah.
So again, some bitter ass motherfucker that ain't never had a chick in his life. All right, so women with tattoos, I disagree with that. No explanation.
You can kick that out the window.
Yeah, all day. Women who dress like women who dress like this in public. So what I'm guessing dress like this in public is meaning is somewhat sexy or provocative,
Yeah.
right?
We
And I
didn't have
just
podcasts about that.
yeah, I kind of disagree with that. Um, I take pleasure in looking and viewing at my lady's physique. I love
Mhm.
it. That's the first thing. And not just that, but I promote her being comfortable with her physique within taste, right? She ain't out here uh yeah, yeah, throw the whole damn list away.
Hey, you know what I was on. I just instantly go, what up, cuz? Yeah, I'm with it, boy. I done got, yeah, I can tell you, I done got many a drinks based off how my woman was dressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause she'll go to the bar and order something, and you know what I'm saying? And it was already for me. And the guy be like, "Can I get you a drink?" Yes, you can.
Yeah, it was
Let me
good.
get a double Hennessy. Wait,
Yeah,
wait a minute. How you get down like double Hennessy?
right.
So
And
I take pleasure in it. I have no problem with it.
yeah, and I'm not at the point in my life to where I'm finna be like, you can't work. Now, was I like this at one point in my life? Yes, when I was a kid, when I was younger. You can't wear this out
That's
in
that's what we're reflecting back on this list. Like what we was thinking about.
public.
Like yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's a bunch of angry young men. You know what I'm saying. So yeah. So
Yeah, so and I know my woman got good taste, so nothing is done inappropriately, and
I
I
think my
don't give
woman can dress sexy in public. I'm with that.
I don't give a shit if a woman is out in public wearing a goddamn potato sack. Men gonna look and have an imagination regardless. That's the honest truth about the situation. So let's be honest about that.
It's the managed nature in this.
Yeah, and I ain't
The
even saying
managed is in the man. There we
now.
go.
Now this one, however, pushing forwards for number 4, sex workers, only girls, mattress actors, strippers, call girls, escorts, I don't know
I
about
couldn't do it. I
I
couldn't.
don't even know. I
That's
don't
the
even
only thing on that list I felt like I couldn't do.
what.
The sex workers,
Oh
the
yeah, this
strippers,
number
the
4, number 4, yeah, like bottle girls. I don't know about no. I don't even know what the fuck a bottle girl is. I'm gonna throw that out there. I might
she
be
just
too
the
old.
one that you know what I'm saying, if you in a VIP suite or whatever, you know what I'm
Oh, she
saying?
popping bottles. Yeah.
And no, she
No,
bring the bottle. She's like the waitress. She brings the
oh yeah.
bottle. So
No, I don't even want that. I don't even want that. But look, I'm gonna be honest. Even like number 4, that list on number 4, there's a certain
that's
type of man. There's a certain type of dude that can be with that type of chick, and that's because he into the same type of shit, or that's his kink. That's
so yeah, no. So that was the only thing I couldn't get with personally, you know what I'm saying? A
so
woman
yeah.
with an IG page, what are we doing, son? You got 16, 17-year olds, you know, with they kids, you know what I'm saying? You got 20, 21-year olds out here with IG pages, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You just sell yourself short real quick.
For sure. If you are, I'm gonna throw this out here, and I'm not saying that older women who have flattering bodies shouldn't appreciate their bodies, but what I will say is, if you are in your mid 30s, and this is
Mhm.
not a popular opinion, and I don't even give a fuck, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But if you in your mid 30s and you are running around Instagram in bikinis, and that's gonna be your main source of income, sis, calm all the way the fuck down.
But I'm telling you, jig. All right, Jameer turned 14 on Tuesday, last Tuesday. He turned 14.
All right.
My dude, no, this Tuesday. I'm sorry, I apologize. 24th October. This Tuesday, he turned 14. My dude came to me and say, "You told me I can't make it big playing video games. So I not kids are getting scholarships for playing games. Kids are getting, you know what I'm saying? They getting so their realm is way different than ours. So we need to do a podcast. So he made me. He said we need to do a podcast on like the millennials versus your era.
Okay. I'm gonna write that.
So where we call them soft. He said we got so much more to build for. You know what I'm saying? We got so much more going for. We got so much more entrepreneurship than where y'all done worked all y'all life. Y'all thought working like y'all daddy and mama was the way of going. He had good points. He had valid points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
And
he had
so,
valid points.
but what I will say to these little motherfuckers is go outside and take a punch.
I, I, they not doing that. They calling the people. They calling the police. You know what I'm
Or
saying? They know their rights.
yeah.
They know their rights where we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's a good topic. They had the millennials versus you know what I'm saying our era. But
All right. I wrote it down, cuz we'll circle back around to
yeah,
that. We'll
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we'll get a panel. All right. So that was number 4 for the sex workers. Number 5, again, women with IG page. That was mentioned in excuse me, number 4, but actually I disagree with that. Women with an IG page, like what type of control are you trying to have over somebody, sir? Your woman can't even have a motherfucking Instagram page. You that much of a
tyrant. Do you have one? You see what I'm saying? Like, how are you willing to shut that down? So if you willing to pose that question, you must don't have an IG page. You know what I'm
exact
saying? So
exactly. 'Cause
if
you can't
that's your argument, then I'm with that.
yeah, because you can't be out here in these streets saying, "Oh, you can't have an IG page because there's too many men. Them motherfuckers gonna be hitting you up in your DMs." Because that's what men are really saying when they put that up there. And
Correct, correct,
I don't
correct.
like that. I don't like that. But I'm gonna have an IG page. Man, get your soft ass out of here. Goddamn cream puff. Get your soft ass out of here.
There it is, hood. There it is,
He-
cuz
yeah, he might not want her to see what his little creep ass is doing online.
straight like that.
Like,
What we
no,
at?
bro, I
Women
ain't going
with
for that bullshit.
piercings?
Number 6, women with 9 ear piercings. So we've gotten so controlling to where we won't date women with ear piercings. Like, what the fuck is that?
No, 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 no. Non-ear piercing, like the nose, the you know what I'm saying, the nipples, anything else. You know what I'm saying? Non-ear piercing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, even with that, come on,
Yeah,
bruh.
come on, man, grow up.
Come
I'm with
on.
all that.
Like, where the fuck are you at mentally? You must have had a significant emotional event happened to you when you were like 13 or 14 that stunted your growth. That's where you are in life. That's the biggest thing to you. That's what
Any
you that's why
inexperience. I think they might not have experienced that. You know what I'm saying? Or
uh,
experience
that
that
part too.
realm. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? As opposed to just being so blocked off to it. You know, they just never experienced, and that's a lot of problem with a lot of things I see on this list. Like they never went through. You never dated a single mother. For you to say a woman with a tattoo in this day and age is crazy. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
a woman going out dressing sexy. How do you stop that? How do you? I mean, well, not how you stop that, but like
How
you
do you
said, dude,
yeah,
men view things sexuality different. So it's your woman can always be sexy to someone else. So
yeah.
this list is totally crazy, man. We need to get to the women's list because I thought their list was a little bit crazier than ours.
It is, but we gotta go through these steps because we might not be able to get to all of them because we already 32 minutes in, and then we ended up getting on late because there's a total of 21. But there are some that I want to fucking hit.
Mhm.
I get some of these shits.
But let's get to them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We could run through some of them.
like
Like,
so some of them are like, okay, that's a given. Some of them are given. Women with whole friends, I can understand that. I don't agree with it. I can understand that. Women who travel regularly, no, sir, I'm not with that. That's some bullshit.
back to
I
the whole friends. Yeah, I can, I don't agree with that neither because that's a lot of the realm that a lot of women have with men with single
mhm,
male friends. You know what I'm saying? That they know that's not always that's not us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna hold that stigma over you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And plus, if you got whole friends, you can't never bring your whole friend around your dude because she's a hoe. So if some shit pop off, you should have
vice
expected
versa,
that to pop off.
right?
Like you
Verse,
can't get
right? Vice versa.
yeah, you can't absolutely vice versa. You can't get upset with a dog for pissing on a tree. A hoe gonna do what a hoe gonna do. Be it a male hoe or a female hoe. So what? I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm finna block it. I don't like the way that I don't know where that
Oh
was
no,
going.
it wasn't nothing. It was just a little generous gesture. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta accept it or nothing like that. It was just generous. But
Yeah,
we in it together. You do what you do. You
yeah.
know I'm rocking with you. But
So women who drink liquor regularly, no, sir. I mean, if God damn these motherfuckers who wrote this list clearly.
that's why I say we definitely get off this list right here. I thought the female list was worse.
Yeah. Women who live alone. Come on, man. So So here's the contradiction. She can't be a single mother, but she also can't live alone if she's a single woman. Man, what? What?
I thought the male. That's what I'm saying, G. We need to get off this list because I think the male. We just made ourselves look crazy. Because first of all, the women put their list out first, and then we come out here with this.
Yeah. This shit
This
is
is what we come back with. This is our rebuttal to
but
what they
let
did.
so let me actually talk about this number 20, American black women. So whatever coward of a person or people,
Look who they got senator. They got a black male senator, and I'm gonna let you talk.
yeah, whatever coward of a person or people who came up with this list, especially if you have melanin and you look like me and you're a male and this is your thought, American black women, I hope they don't date you. I hope you don't date them because you're not compatible, sir. Right? There are places for punks, bitch ass dudes, and cowards. There are places for them, and you should probably go be with them. And I'm not saying that uh by disregarding certain segments or certain things or movements or attitudes of certain black women in our culture. I'm not pushing that narrative off to the side. But what I will say is any black man who's willing to say and put his face up to the list of saying, well, I won't date an American black woman. Thank you. Thank you for removing yourself from our gene pool. I
I ain't look at
appreciate
it like that. I
I,
appreciate that too.
yeah. Thank you. You go raise your coward ass bastards somewhere else because we don't want you and we don't need you. So thank you for letting us know who you are. So I'll come off of that and go pull this other list up I
Wait a minute.
just
Wait a minute. Before you leave that, what you think about number 17?
women with lists. Look, and I'm
Everybody got a list. Everybody got you know what I'm saying, something that they can resonate with. Like everybody went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Grown people that went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? So they can resonate. Like I'm not putting up with that. I don't like that, but I can compromise with that. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's what grown folks do. I can apologize for that. That's what grown folks do. You know, but outside of that, this list is crazy.
yeah, this list is a movement of cowards and cowardice. Like it's not okay. I don't agree with the list, with the majority of the list. There are some things I can definitely understand, uh, and get behind, but for the most part, who if it was a dude that wrote this list, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it as politely as I can. Um, fuck you and fuck your mama for having you. So
How do you look at if your partners looked at like what is 21 on her? What if your partner looked at like 11 of these on this list? Cause
yeah, no,
oh, it's bad. Like which 11 partner? You know what I'm saying? Like it would be
it
oh
it it don't even matter
eye
with me.
opener.
It
It would
don't
be an
even.
eye opener. Cause like everybody views shit different. You know what I'm saying? It's a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody voicing their opinion and you know what I'm saying? But it's all opinion and it's how people view things.
Sure.
You know, and that's what I love about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if one of my homeboys had 11 things on here,
11 of
yeah, me and him would have to rap like, bruh,
oh,
you can't have 11 like we are not we might not be compatible as being friends, sir. Like it's only 21 fucking things on here.
but we click as males though. we click as males. This
Sure,
when I deal with the other species or the other realm, it's
there's a difference. I I give you that.
yeah,
But
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's the conversation. So I kind of talk to some old folks. Well, yeah, they older than me. I can say they
older,
old, but you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? They're
yeah,
a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I talk to some young studs, some that's in relationships and some that's single. You see what I'm saying? So that's what made me, and a lot of them liked a lot of some of this stuff on his list, and it was like it wasn't like 11, you know what I'm saying? But it was like they could pick like 5 of these things off of her, and I'm like, okay, okay,
well, so I can understand 5 of them. Like,
yeah, that's what I say. I was like, okay, okay,
yeah,
but I was just trying to resonate with you. Like, what if your homeboy was like half of the list? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you go forward with that in a relationship with him? Because like males deal with each other differently than females, and
yeah. Well, I
that's
flat out
that's
tell them
the
like
thing.
I'll be like, my man, you finna be single for a long fucking time. Either go buy some cats or go buy a puppy or a motherfucking bird.
Get you a
Cause
dog, bro.
yeah, cause what you doing ain't realistic, player. It ain't realistic. And make sure you got $40 on you at all times so you can just go buy something. Cause what you looking for, your standards, they are not hitting the mark. That's not real. What you looking for ain't real. It ain't out there. You're looking
No,
for a robot. That's what you're looking for.
your
So,
guys gone, shit.
huh?
Your guys gone.
Yeah, they dipped because I couldn't. I did it backwards. I plugged in and hopped on with my iPad, and I should have hopped on with my PC first.
Ah, okay, okay.
Feedback, and then when I accidentally dropped, because my iPad was the lead computer. When I took it off, it dropped the whole fucking stream.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha, gotcha.
it's a learning curve. Note to self: make sure I start on my PC and then plug any of the guests into the my iPad later. So that's why I couldn't get rid of the feedback. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the list for the ladies, right?
Mm-mm.
And this is the list that women don't want to be taken to on the first date. So what are your thoughts about this list, Cuzzo? Let me ask you there first off.
I'm gonna go straight to number 9. Who don't like wings? Where you grow up at? Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah.
We can watch the game. I don't know if you're a sports fan or not, you know what I'm saying? So that should be something that we discuss, you know what I'm saying, while I'm getting to know you. But if it's, you know what I'm saying, if we just, boom, I got your number, we chopped it up, and we're gonna go on a date, Buffalo Wild Wings don't sound like a bad spot. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
damn list away. So let me make sure I put the uh the link
Yeah.
to live with us in the comments before I forget.
I think both sides were very selfish, you know what I'm saying, in their list.
Oh, but
Very.
let's go through this list though, cuz let's hit this list up though, right? Let's hit this
Yeah.
list. You know what? My bad. You were saying you were giving your opinion about it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just spoke about how I love some wings. I don't know what ethnic group don't like wings. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what ethnic group don't like wings. So you know what I'm saying. So I don't see where you can go wrong with that. Chipotle, but I don't really know you. We just it's a meet and greet. What you eat? Like, get your bowl, get your whatever you gonna get, your platter, whatever. And then the number one thing was the Cheesecake Factory. Girl, we engaged and we go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm gonna tell you like that. We engaged. It's like the damn bachelor party. My bad. I'm trying to think of what you could call it. Like it's
I mean,
just like
whoa.
you know what I'm saying. It's just a meet and greet for the parties and stuff. We engaged. We go to the Cheesecake Factory. You and me.
Right. Right. And so just to read off some of this bullshit list. And again, I don't know who let their daughters come out the house with this type of fucking mentality. I
Because of
yeah. Keely said I go to all of them except for Denny's. Hey,
me too.
calm down with
No,
Kenny.
they white.
Nah, cause they got that spicy skillet. I'm just saying, my homeboy get it. Darnell, he be on that motherfucker.
Okay,
But
okay, okay.
but yeah, let me so for women who would agree,
Number 12. Go ahead, Jig. My bad. I just seen it. I
yeah,
got it
you
right
just
now.
saw
Go
it.
ahead.
But for
I
women
know.
with
I
this,
just seen number 12. And go ahead.
yeah, that's the thing. But for women who would agree with this list, outside of number 7, right? And I'll scroll down so we can see exactly where my mouse go. Oh, okay. Um, church. I wouldn't go to church. Fuck church. So number 7, outside of number 7, number 16. I can understand number 20. Uh, yeah, and that's about it.
What's
That's
one? Oh, family function. Okay, I can get that. Not on the first day. Hell no.
yeah, I can understand number 20. The family functions on the first.
We trying to get to know each other.
Yeah,
We ain't trying to get to know them. Because I
right.
don't like
That's
half of them, or they don't like half. You know what I'm saying? They don't like me. You know, half of them don't like me. So
yeah, that's doing a little bit too
it could
much.
be a
But
bad situation.
yeah, for the rest of these, cheesecake, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, any fast food chain. Honestly, I don't really see too much wrong with that. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, Buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym. Uh,
But
if that's
you
the
know,
type of person you are, right?
yeah,
Starbucks,
yeah.
coffee dates, ice cream dates, movie night. And it depends on movie night, right? Because if we ain't doing on Netflix and chill on the first night, I wouldn't be comfortable with anybody coming over to my place. It's some crazy ass chicks out here.
I'm trying to beat on the first night. If you come up talking about some Netflix and chill, I'm trying to think you on the same. You on the same way. Hey, see, yeah,
It's
that's
some crazy
different.
motherfuckers out here. Somewhere that requires a long drive. If you can't afford gas, you probably shouldn't be dating anyway. Bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar just for drinks, Waffle House, sport events. So
I think it's based off the person. I think it's based off what is the first date? You don't really know the person. That
first,
person
uh,
be say you meet in the workplace. That
yeah,
person can be live in the workplace place just based off of the energy that's in that environment. You know what I'm saying? So, but then when you take her on that long drive, damn, she ain't got no conversation. She only got the conversation that the rest of the people in the office was talking about, or this shit is boring. You know what I'm saying? So I can get a
yeah.
lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can get down with that, cuz.
But like I know, number 12 does resonate with me a buffet because I know first and foremost my wife would never go for a buffet. So if I would have ever took her to like old country on the,
Old Country Buffet, it
you
ain't
know
gonna.
what I'm saying? When hey baby, you can get everything you want. You know what I'm
That's what I was
saying?
about to say. Look.
She'd have
Hey,
left me right
economy is
then.
rough
Like,
right
nope.
now. The economy is rough right now. Motherfuckers can't afford everything.
Or she probably would have went with me, but she wouldn't have ate nothing but ice cream or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it would been like word. But I know my wife. But that's just getting to know a person. You know what I'm saying? But this list on the first date, I don't know you.
Yeah, like
I
what
don't
man?
know you.
Ponderosa? Oh my God, kill.
Ponderosa, if it was one still right there, I'd give me 100 wings right now. You hear me? And we'll
Yeah,
watch Monday Night Football or Monday Night Raw like we used to do when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Jig, that's what we used to do.
yeah, for sure.
But it's just a different because men and women resonate with things different.
Yeah,
Like a man, I'm just trying to get to know you. I ain't finna go all out first
look.
date.
She
Why?
get it. My baby get it. All you can eat crab legs and
Oh
peel.
my goodness.
Come on,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
man. I'm just
I
saying.
wish Lisa was still on her with the butter sauce. Just
Hey, all I'm gonna say, ladies, look, I'm looking at this list, and right, there's about 3 or 4 things on this list that I'm with y'all on. Like, don't do it. But for the large majority of this list, let's level for a second and let me have honest dialogue with y'all real quick, ladies. That ain't got a man, but have this type of list. Um, First off, let me. I'm look, ladies. Um, you need to ask yourself a question when a man is willing to take you on a date. That question is, am I really worth the amount of money he's about to spend? Especially if you don't consider going Dutch. And the reason why I say ask yourself that question is because he's going to ask himself that question within the first 5 to 10 minutes of trying to dialogue with you. Cause he gonna be like, okay, we out here, and open the door. We at the restaurant. We done sat down. We kicking it. Trying to fill each other out. It's 10 minutes in, and you ain't got shit. You ain't like you're not an interesting person. You haven't established your individuality. Dude gonna be like, man, this motherfucker wasn't even worth it. She wasn't even worth it. I'm gonna finish this thing. I'm gonna see it through, my boy. But she wasn't even worth it. And I'm not even. Look, she ain't gonna get a call back. So our minds will immediately switch to, well, if she ain't gonna get a call back, let me try and smash. And if she ain't gonna try and smash, well, I see her. I might see her walking down a fucking solo street somewhere. Ladies, we value our time. And if you aren't worth the investment of our times, we will
and yes,
recognize it. And we ain't gonna fuck with you no more. Or we'll put you in a box. We'll compartmentalize you, and you'll be used as a convenience.
correct.
It
Damn,
might
she
not
do
sound like,
this, that, and the third. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Yeah.
right. And it might not sound like it's something right, but I'm just being
No, no,
honest.
no. Hey, G, I guarantee you, it's the same energy on the other side.
Right, right.
We're people that's investing their time into a situation and just value a person, but value themselves more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't sell yourself short, but whatever my final thought. Boy, I almost spell my final
Oh,
thoughts. You know what I'm
hold
saying?
on
Let me
to
get
it, girl. Hold
let,
on
let,
to it, girl.
let me chill out. I must get my final thoughts.
And so that's one thing. And here's another thing, ladies. I'm trying to help y'all out. Trying to help y'all out.
Talk to
Uh
me, G.
you need to go and do a deep dive into your own finances and try and figure out when the last time you took yourself to Ruth Chris, last time you took yourself to a seafood restaurant, took
Self
yourself
motivation.
right, took yourself somewhere, and spent a ton of money on yourself before you ask or require a man to do it. But if you, for a large part of this list, if you are against men taking you somewhere on a first date to this list, not everything, but a large majority of it. What I would recommend to you ladies is don't fucking date because you are wasting time. Because you ain't worth more than what a fucking Red Lobster is. You're not worth more than what a Wingstop or a Buffalo Wild Wings or a Starbucks is. This is the first goddamn date. Get over yourself. Get over
First,
you.
first
You are
date.
not that motherfucking important. I'm gonna tell you something that
I
might
don't
be
know you.
to a lot of women who think that way. You were born with something that men are looking for, which is a vagina. But the best thing about it is that shit was carbon copied on a Xerox printer through God's lens. You're not the only one that's beautiful. You're not the only one with a vagina. You're not the only one that's willing to have sex. Right? So, ladies, get over yourselves. Right? On this list, if you can't accept something on this list outside of a couple of things we identified, motherfucker, go get some cats. Go get some goddamn cats. Yeah, these women really don't want to date. You motherfuckers want to stay in the house. Don't date. That's the best fucking advice. Don't date.
It ain't the women. It ain't just the women. The men out here just thinking of, like you say, we thinking with one head sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Majority of the time, we just thinking with one head. We trying to get it. We trying to see how we can scheme. And man, I could I could tell you this right here. I told my wife the other night
Now,
with
because
my
it's
boys. She got on the twins. You know what I'm saying? She got on the boys. You know what I'm saying? And they came back and they started scheming, bro. I seen it. They're like, "Mom, we sorry, Mom, we sorry." I told my wife, I say, that's what we start this shit at. We start this shit. We start scheming on our mamas, our aunties, our grandmamas. You know what I'm saying? The
starts.
women that value us because they in a position to value us. We don't know no better. They can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't take care of ourselves. We can't fend for ourselves. So they are there. They do that. No fathers, even if a father in the life, the grandmothers, the mothers, they value the kids so much that we start to scheme as young men. You know what I'm saying? Because we have these women in our lives that are so valued that we value.
Yeah.
We ain't value nobody else more than we value these women. You know what I'm saying? So we value these women and we take that scheming when we get into relationships.
Yeah.
So
And that
I
shit
ain't
is
saying it's good, but I'm just saying it's where it's at. I watched some scheme the other night.
uh, and unfortunately you were there to watch that shit because what I've said before, and I don't know if I said it on here, but I've said it on other different platforms is the men that women are upset with now are the same guys that were raised by single women.
Correct. But I also spoke about, you know what I'm saying, even with being in the household, where our fathers wouldn't give us that, our mothers would. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's that nurturing realm of them. It's just that body that it's the women. You know what I'm saying? It's the women. They got
And
a whole like you said, it's a resonate. It's man and woman. End of
yeah.
the day.
Now we
We are
yeah.
built different. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. I ain't gonna keep fighting. Go ahead.
No, we both definitely have a role and a part to play in it, right?
Mhm.
The thing is, a lot of it for men, we can't shuck the the narrative or the responsibility that's automatically given us, right? Because we've been hearing that we ain't shit for decades, right? Now that we're seeing and women are being held to this whole equal shit, well, women are seeing that other women ain't shit. So yes, men definitely have a part to play in it, and men are actually starting to see. Well, wait a minute, you was trying to get at me for a quick motherfucking dinner?
I
Come on.
think I think I think it's been society though, bro. We've been seeing our counterpart.
Yeah. Well,
Like
yes.
like you say, we've been evolving like things like I spoke about the kids, you know what I'm saying? My conversation with my son. It's it's shit just evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like women like I'm not finna cook and do this and that. But as a single mother or a single person, you do that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? What's the difference when you get in the
oh,
household with a male? You know what I'm saying? So it's always contradicting, but it's always you see what I'm saying? It's always a contradicting statement, but it's always a part of like
thank you.
communication. Like let's just come together. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as men, like I ain't gonna do that. Hey, I ain't finna raise that little cat. That ain't my son. But you value that woman so much that you raised that son. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people just in their own head, jig. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. People in their own head and they in their own way. Cause you literally just like really said something I ain't even ever thought about. Um, a woman to have a man and will be up in arms about I ain't cooking, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing a third. Well, what the
but you
fuck is
raising
gonna
a
happen
son.
when your ass single?
But you raising a son. That's what I'm
You
saying. But
raising
you
a
raise
mother. son.
You're a single mother with a son, and you gotta get up every morning and cook them pancakes, or you know what I'm saying, one of even if you ain't making pancakes, you got them pre-made pancakes. You know what I'm saying? You getting them pancakes, you getting them what he need. You doing it, but you won't
Yikes.
do that for me as a grown man. But you'll do that as that's why I said
See?
the kids get over, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, boy, I got so much knowledge, Jig, and I got so much just resonating with what go on in my everyday household, bro. The conversation with my son, dealing with the twins. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
God damn. That's all I can say about I'm gonna have to sit on that one for a second.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
lot. It's a lot we do. It's a lot.
shit.
Think about you and me. We got little girls, bro. I ain't doing this for but we do that for our little girls. You know what I'm saying? We make sure that they get that. You know what I'm saying? We make sure that they get what a man is supposed to be in their lifestyle. But at
Damn.
the end of
Yeah.
the day, you know what I'm saying? Boy, it's
If
crazy.
we
It's a dog world.
let's chew on that for a second, cause that's a whole different perspective that I never considered.
But it's that's and that's what a lot of people don't resonate with. That's what I'm getting at. A lot of people don't resonate. What you do for your child or your daughter as a man or a woman, it's the same thing that your husband or with not your husband, but as
Your part.
that man or female gonna need that you trying to, you know what I'm saying, court or date or go forward with in life, build a relationship with. That's what you're doing with your child. You building a relationship. Your child can either hate you or love you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing in a relationship as a man and a woman. That man can either be like, I ain't with that shit because you or I done went through that. So
I'm
as a man and a woman, we done been through that same stuff that, you know what I'm saying, our mothers and fathers did put us through, our aunties, uncles did put us through, our, you know what I'm saying, grandma, you know what I'm
right.
saying, just life as kids, you know what I'm saying, growing up to be that man that's what men and women don't resonate with, man. We all went through shit. When are we gonna lock our shit out, get out of our head and just live our lives? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be happy, communicate with a
That's
person.
yeah. At the end of the day, that's where we gotta get to and stop buying into these bullshit lists that these secret publishers are pushing out because they're publishing information, but they're not thinking about the process aspect of what they're pushing out. So they're pushing out a bunch of bullshit to kids that don't have experience with these things. And so they're giving fictitious guidelines on dating and being with somebody that don't exist. It's unrealistic at the end of the day. Like
Right.
at the end, like truth be told, and I think Killer said it, like fuck both of these lists. These lists are shit, right?
And
And if you end up with somebody who believes like wholeheartedly and like seriously resonates with these lists, you might want to like don't first off don't get married to them, and if you do, go ahead and plan on being divorced because these
I'm finna pull this list up with all my partners. The more, go ahead, Jig. My bad. And Sunday football, like, hey, bro, do y'all agree with it? How many of y'all agree with half of this? You know, go ahead, Jig. My bad.
yeah, because like you got to be an ornery, hurt, ruined motherfucker to sit down and make a list with 20 plus identifiers as to what you won't do because you are literally walking through whatever experience that you've had and listing it out line by line.
That's right.
I'll never do this again. I'll never do that again. I'll never do that again. But you've not taken the actual steps uh to heal from any of this. You've not taken the necessary steps to heal from any of this, but you finna tell somebody else how to do this. Man, like men and women back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. There comes a point of ignorance and stupidity where one crosses over into another. And this list crosses over from a movement of ignorance of not knowing how to interact with to I've had the interaction and this is my outcome. This is my output, which is stupidity, right? And the unfortunate aspect of this move, like you can't reason or argue with stupidity. You can't because it's fucking stupid. And it will always be. It will always be. And if you try and fight with stupidity, they will always beat you down
Oh,
with experience. They'll always win that with experience. A stupid motherfucker gonna be a stupid motherfucker all day, every day.
yeah, that's a lose-lose situation, man.
Yeah. So take both of these lists, whoever wrote them and whoever's trying to push them to for somebody to believe in them, and go ahead and cram up your ass. Just saying. That's my thoughts on that.
I'm with you, cuz though. You want to get these final thoughts in, or what you want? What you want? How you feel? What you want?
I'm feeling good, cuz. My guys came over. So right now, this week I'm in a really, really good class. It's to be certified as an instructor in my profession, teaching multiple different things. But the class that I'm taking right now is so relevant uh to people,
Go ahead, go ahead. You feel me?
right? It's so relevant to people, and it gets to a heart of education to where you can actually reach people and educate people uh because you care about them. And I started it last Monday and I won't finish it until next Friday, but the different strategies and models of actually and phases of teaching and reaching people and soldiers is it's absurd. I love it. I love it. We are like doing deep dives into critical thinking, deep dives into creative thinking, deep dives into different learning models for adults. And not just that, but we are listening to each other talk and share our experiences. So the class that I'm in right now, like I might end up just taking these lists to do a presentation. Um, maybe just to for what's called uh CE, concrete experiment. And just let people read what's on the list to see what their reaction is going to be, and then go to the next stage of that, which is publishing process, and you simply ask some questions, right? And you develop the questions because you want to get to the next stage of that, which is general new information, right?
Okay.
And the new information is actually not necessarily agreeing with the C&E that you put out, but it's simply trying to get you back to a state of being comfortable with learning and absorbing why that picture was put there, getting you through the experience that you had from viewing that picture and analyzing and questioning various different things to get you to two other different stages. So I think I might use this in my class because I don't know what the fuck, like our species is in trouble. We are in trouble as humans if this is where we are. We are in trouble. So just thinking. But I'm on some Buffalo Trace. Uh Lovely drink. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon slash whiskey. And yeah, it's finna have me sleeping real well tonight. So what about you, cuz what you on?
Man, first and foremost, go Raiders. We
Yeah,
got the Monday night game. We
yeah.
second in the division. Feel it
Fine.
for the man. Help the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
who first in the division, cuz?
all right, men and women. Hey, how do you? Where do you even come from? Yo, bad, huh? All right.
Somebody said the Chiefs.
So I'm finna go back to. I'm finna go back. I'm finna go back to where I started. Go Raiders.
I think somebody said the Chiefs. But go ahead, cuz, my bad.
Anyway, the wife saying the Chiefs, the house divided. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to act right. You know what I'm saying? Even though I put my foot down. But go Raiders. God bless you. Men and women,
Raiders killer.
stop being selfish, first and foremost. Stop being selfish towards your counterpart. You know what I'm saying?
Who first in the division though?
God bless you. And Jig, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop with all that. You know what I'm saying? You being selfish right now. You acting like these young men that's out here that made these lists. You know what I'm saying? Let me have my moment right now. You know what I'm saying?
That was harsh.
Yeah, boy. I don't know.
I was just
Oh,
wondering. I didn't know because I haven't been following for the last week because I've been in class. So I don't know what's going on in football.
don't sell yourself short.
No.
I'm finna cut Jig off because he is. Don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, man. Stay positive, man. Get the positive vibes from the next person. You know what I'm saying? So, first dates. We just trying to get to know each other. I don't know you, boo boo. Baby girl, we from St. Louis, so I'm gonna say baby girl. Baby girl, we don't know you.
Are you on your final thoughts?
Where you at?
Oh, I didn't even hear you say that. My bad, my bad. You got it. Keep going.
Well, yeah, cause you was on the other stuff,
Oh,
man.
I
With the
thought you said something about the Chiefs. My bad, cuz. But you got it. Final thoughts. We up. Final thoughts. It's happening.
Go Raiders, go Raiders. Monday night game. Pop Detroit up in Detroit. Man, I'm my final thoughts, man. I ain't even
My
do with
bad.
y'all, man.
What's
Y'all,
your final thoughts?
I ain't
What's your
gonna
final
do
thoughts,
with
cuz?
y'all
You was
people,
saying some
bro.
good shit. My bad, cuz. My bad.
Hey,
My bad.
y'all like these people that made this list, man. Y'all energy is just, y'all just made my energy just go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Raider Nation. That's where I'm at right now. God bless you.
But you were saying some good stuff, cuz. Like the people, the list, first dates.
Yeah, first day. All right, boy. First days we just getting about to know each other. You know what I'm saying? We ain't locked in with each other. We don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know if you're gonna like Patty Mahomes or Pacheco or something. You know what I'm saying? They can be a fluke or something. You know what I'm saying? But you know when you rock with, hey man, final thoughts, bro. Why you ain't sleep? We had a whole podcast. You could have been down here commenting about men and women, but now you want to come out when I talk about the Chiefs.
Just saying.
I was divided, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, you know me, I'm always sipping on some Hennessy, well, not always, because I like a little tequila, I like a little gin, I like to switch it up. This various drink, I like a little tequila sunrise, a little gin and tonic, but right nation.
So I'll pick up final thoughts
Are you
real quick.
too?
First off, Miss you, Wanda. I hope you had a blast. Second off, these lists, if people are seriously having like serious dialogue to base a relationship off of, fall back. Don't get into a motherfucking relationship. You ain't ready. You finna hurt somebody, and somebody finna hurt you, and then your list gonna get longer. There is a way to be vulnerable and to find love and be in love and be safe inside of that love. There is a way for it. Um, so do that. Find it and be it,
Mhm.
right? Because it's worth it. There's no better feeling than that. There really isn't. So dump these lists. Stop listening to everybody that only has hurt and can only pour hurt into you. Find the opposing thought.
Mhm.
Find the why. or why not rather? Like, why should I not find somebody who loves me? Why should I not find somebody who can add to my happiness? Why should I not find somebody
Invest one time.
best? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be vulnerable one time for the one time. Them my final thoughts, cuz that's
Okay. Yeah.
that's so it's okay.
Invest in your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Your
sure.
final thoughts, cuz I'm with that.
Yeah. So as
Mhm.
always, we appreciate y'all. Again, we miss you on it. Thank y'all for coming out. And my God bless and good night.
Enjoy yourself, cuz.